Hi, welcome to Wetpixel Live. My name is Adam Hanlon, and I'm joined today by Daniel Keller from Keldan Lights. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Adam.
Nice to see you.
Yes, it's nice to see you.
Keldan's based in Daniel's in Switzerland, where Keldan's based. So we're having a truly European discussion today. Um, but one of the things, and we announced about it on Wetpixel earlier in the week, is that Keldan has just released a new remote control unit for their lights called RC1. And it's quite a special piece of gear. So anyway, first of all, I thought I'd ask Daniel, how does the remote control work? What makes it control the lights?
Yes, that's quite special. In water, there are not few options to have a wireless communication. Radio waves don't work at all. They don't reach far. And another system would be optic with LED or laser with either fibers or through the water, through free water, or the other option, which is widely used, is ultrasound technology, because it's amazing how far the sound goes in water. There is nearly no damping.
Yeah. So
I have chosen the ultrasound technology because it offers more options, or it's better for our purpose, because it doesn't need to have a line of sight for the communication. You can have some radiation around the corner or even through walls. So this is very interesting for us.
Yeah, it's very cool. So am I right in thinking then, Daniel, you can sight the light behind a pillar or inside a wreck and still control it from the outside? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's the purpose. Yes. I do not yet know how thick the wall can be or how much hidden the light can be placed so that it still works. But we know, we have tested this. It does not need a direct line of sight. You can put it behind objects or around the corner, and it still works.
So this is a very cool thing, because obviously being able to control something that's not line of sight means you can hide the body of the light away and still get the effect of the light's output in the image or in the video, which I mean, that must be really exciting. That's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I think I was always thinking of putting the light inside a rack in the steer house, or in a cave behind a rock, or this kind of application. And also this need to be quite far away, like 5 to 10 meters. And you don't want to swim back and forth to adjust the lighting. So you put the light and you swim back, and you have the remote control, this one. Camera, you can easily attach it with the ball on your housing, and then you can operate the light and make it brighter or darker.
So how many lights can you operate with the remote control, Daniel?
The remote control has 2 channels, channel 1 and 2.
Right.
And it's a one-way communication, which means all the lights which listen to a specific channel will respond accordingly. So if you want, you can address 1 light or 5 lights. Just the amount of lights which is paired to a specific channel will respond if you choose a channel.
So it's like a radio channel then. If I call on a frequency, everyone on that frequency hears it. So I can, if I've got 5 lights, I can have 5 lights on that channel, or I can have. And how many channels? Because is it 2? Did you say?
Yes, it's 2 channel. Yes.
So you potentially, I mean, you can have an unlimited number of lights, but through 2 channels. Yes. So you could have left and right, or top and up, above and below. Exactly. Or okay.
If you really need more than 2 channels, it's no problem at all. You just need a second unit, because the channel coding is unique. Each channel has a unique code. So if you have 2 or 3 remote controls you can work with 4 or 6 channels because they each one have their own identification.
Wow.
And you will not have interference even if you have a dive spot where by chance there are 2 divers using this unit. They will not have any interference because the channels are unique.
It would be very cool for studio lighting. That, I mean, you know, if you had like the sound stage at Pinewood or something like that, the underwater stage, sorry, at Pinewood, where you could set up multiple lights and each one controlled individually, potentially via different. That's really cool.
Yes, we have in mind this kind of application too, and we also have designed a unit. It's still a bit prototype, but we have an acoustic transducer which is on a cable, so you can immerse that transducer with the cable in the pool, and you can control the light from the surface.
Wow, the director control the light as well.
Also for remote operated vehicles, the robots. Yep. It's very interesting. We have also done tests with such systems. You can mount the lights on the ROVs, and then you can control it from the surface. So usually you have a cable with a video signal and a little bit power supply, but it's not really. Normally the ROVs are not equipped with really good lighting.
No, yeah.
If you really need good lighting, it's very simple now. You just can attach the lights, and you can control it from the surface.
Very cool. So So you could actually mount the lights on a mobile platform like an ROV. Yeah. Very versatile.
And the range is it depends on the output power, but with this system it's easily 50 meters. With the external transducer, it's 100 to 200 meters.
Wow.
And we also have designed the power amplifier, and with this, it's 1,000 meters, something like that.
So you have an amplifier that you can attach to that effectively, that then boosts the signal. Is that what you're saying? Wow, it's
amazing. You don't believe that, but the ultrasonic sound really propagates excellent in water.
Yeah. Well, it's it's a really interesting application for effectively sonar control, isn't it? So yeah. So which of your lights does that work with then, Daniel?
We have it designed first and available today. This is for the 18X, which is now called 18XR for remote.
Okay. Yeah.
And the somewhat bigger version, about this length, the 24XR. These are the bigger lights, and we have more space here to integrate the receiver. So we started with the bigger lights. It made everything easier. And of course, we hope that we are able to integrate this technology in the smaller lights as well. But this is something which we will work on next year.
Okay. Is that paired up to the remote, Daniel? Can we see it work?
Yes, of course. So I just don't know which channel.
It's going to get very bright. Yeah. There we go. There we are. Yeah.
So you see.
There you go.
That's channel 1.
Yeah.
And I have on the desk, I have another light which responds to channel 2.
There you go.
You see.
Very cool.
And the pairing is something which I also would like to show. We have here a pair position. So if you have a light which has never been used, if you buy a new light, you would like to pair it to your unit so that you can operate it with your unit. That means you go to the pair mode, and then maybe, I think you can see it.
Yeah.
It's flash. It was flashing.
Yeah, I think so. It's just hold the remote a little bit towards you, Daniel, in the middle. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
if the light is flashing, it confirms that it has received the pairing mode, and then it's listening to this channel. And then you don't have to pairing again because it's stored in a non-volatile memory inside the head, so it will listen forever to this channel until you do a new pairing.
But you could pair it underwater, presumably.
Yes, you can do it.
So if you forget or something, you can.
Yes, we have some mechanism built in to avoid that it is accidentally paired if you don't want. This means you have to do the pairing during the first 10 seconds when you put the light to the remote control mode. During the first 10 seconds,
that's
you can do pairing, and afterwards it doesn't listen anymore. This is just to avoid that you get the light paired unintentionally to another channel.
Yeah. No, it's excellent. What a cool tool. And Daniel, those you're shipping them now? It's ready to go?
Yes, basically yes. But we have some delay in the production, or the demand was quite high. We actually already sold a few units, and now around Christmas time, where suppliers are shutting down for Christmas holidays, and so it makes it a bit difficult because the demand was actually bigger than we hoped. It was exceeding our expectation. And we think that we can ship a few units in January, and we will do our best to produce this as customers are requesting it.
Perfect. And I think on the press release you sent us, you also mentioned that you'd upgraded one of the 8 lights. Is that correct?
Yes, we have an upgrade for the modular light. For the 8M, we have increased the light output for the high flux version. It was at 9,000 lumen, and now we have made an upgrade to 11,000 lumen.
And that's the high CRI version, is that right?
No, that's the high flux version.
High flux, sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It has a CRI of 82.
Right. Okay. So that's the okay. So it's the other one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Wonderful. And that again, shipping now, Daniel. That one.
Yes. This is shipping. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, there we go. That's what I'm sure every videographer and photographer will want in there under the Christmas tree on Christmas Day.
Yes. Now it's too late.
Oh, don't say that. That's terrible. I can't get one in time then. So thank you so much, Daniel, and wishing you all the very best for Christmas. And thank you for showing us that. It's very exciting. I look forward to seeing what it can do, and hopefully we'll get the opportunity to try it out in action in Mexico perhaps next year. But
yes, it would be a pleasure.
That would be great.
But nice to talk to you.
Always nice to talk to you, Daniel. You take care and have a lovely Christmas. All the best.
Okay, great.
So I'd like to thank Daniel, of course, for spending his time telling us about the new remote, which is very exciting. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and please feel free to add any comments. I think this new tool will add some new creative opportunities, so it'll be interesting to see what people think. And please drop us a like if you enjoyed this. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you again soon.